All right, let's continue this conversation now, and I'm going to bring the Teachers Union SATU in here to try and get their response as well. Taliso, thank you very much. I'm sure you've heard some very interesting things coming out here that you would like to respond to. Let's talk about the findings. What resonated for you out of Equal Education Survey?
No, thank you very much, Leon, and thank you really for inviting us to participate in this discussion. Look, let's acknowledge the equal education findings, and I think the department through Mr. Mosuwe also acknowledges that those findings are scientific and correct, and that's why the department has generated a plan to try and deal with some of these challenges. We must say that the dawn of the new dispensation has inherited legacies from the past, and one serious legacy that we're still sitting with today is the inequalities that have been created by the apartheid system, which, as we see today, the resource provision into schools remains a serious question. We must agree that there are problems of sanitation in township schools, mainly. And the reason why we're saying mainly township schools is because ex-Model C schools are in a better position in terms of resources to deal with sanitation and almost everything. If you look at the structure of an ex-Model C school, you compare it with a township school, you will see serious imbalances in terms of resources there. And that's why we must take a conscious effort to continuously concentrate on improving the state of education, particularly in township schools. We must be able to approach it in a manner that is collaborative. If the department says, we're making an effort to repair schools, however limited, what then becomes the role of the immediate community where the repairs have been done? What becomes the role of the learners themselves to take care of their own property? Because these are public schools, and communities must take ownership of these public assets. Now, learners have a big responsibility here. The parent community, the teachers, everybody has to ensure that whatever little intervention that the GDE has done must be protected, so that you don't have a situation where the department goes backward and forward. You repair the school, a month down the line, you must go back there and repair again and again. We will not be able to move forward. So a collaborative approach to transforming the system is quite important. Let me demonstrate some imbalances which currently still persist, coming from the apartheid era. The general assistants in schools, when you compare them with general assistants in ex-Model C schools, you will see a huge disparity there. You'll have 5-6 groundsmen in an ex-Model C school. You'll have 1 or 2 groundsmen in a township school. Now, the maintenance question there becomes a huge problem. It is so because ex-Model C schools have enough resources to can employ additional employees to the ones that are provided by the state. So the resource question comes into play here.
So in other words, to help the situation, we would need government to provide more funding for ground staff to look after these schools and help as well.
Precisely, Leon. Precisely, Leon. That question has to be looked into very seriously. Resource provisioning in terms of human resource that is responsible for maintaining the premises. That's a very important question. Of course, the issues of security in the premises is equally important, but most importantly is we must be able to drive community ownership of these assets called public schools. That's at the center of it, because you will know there's a high degree of vandalism. You've had experiences of tablets being stolen in schools, burglaries and all of that. So if immediate communities could jealously guard against the assets they have, I think we'll be able to march forward in a manner that is progressive, and not to repair it's vandalized, to repair is vandalized. It delays progress. All
right, I'm going to ask you gentlemen to stay on just to continue our discussion in a few minutes' time. But we've got to take a very quick break here on the program. We're going to say sharp to our SABC2 viewers, and then we will continue this discussion. Another hour coming your way. Stay tuned.